I don't know if you guys and girls know this, but district attorneys in whatever city they're in, just like the mayors, they report to basically every homicide scene. So she's been a district attorney, the top district attorney here in Monroe County, New York, Rochester, New York area, and the surrounding county, which is Monroe County, New York, for probably close to 20 years. And she's been in the DA's office longer than that. It's not an excuse. She shouldn't get a free pass. I'm not saying that, but people do need to be more understanding and more forgiving. I'm not saying she handled it right, but I still think she's a good person. I don't think she really had any bad or ill intentions. And again, people make mistakes, and I still support her. This woman has worked for years trying to bring justice to a lot of families of murdered children. Rochester, New York, the crime, the violence is completely out of control. I just don't like hypocrisy. Again, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. Maybe you guys and girls are not necessarily there in your lives yet. And maybe one day you will be. When you start just noticing and having less and less tolerance for hypocrisy and for the bullshit, right? Am I saying she handled this right? No, not at all. Now that I see the videos, I can honestly say I'm disappointed because that's not the person who I know. That's not the person that I know to be a professional. But again, I don't like hypocrisy. Obviously, she was having a bad day. That doesn't mean she gets a pass. That doesn't mean she should get a pass. But all this stuff about people calling for her to resign and fire her and this and that, first of all, she's elected. And I don't believe in this thing where we live in a society that all of a sudden we're ready to just gang up on someone. And, they've been calling this woman names online. They've been calling her just really disparaging, nasty remarks. Somebody called her the C word with a K. Just absolutely disgusting. And I don't like bullying. You know what I mean? In school, when I got into fights, it was usually because I was defending some kid with the thick bottle lens glasses who was getting punked and getting bullied on Freshman Friday and getting eggs thrown on him and getting thrown into the dumpster. And I don't know, I don't like bullying. I don't like to see people gang up on somebody, right? And say nasty stuff about somebody. There's no need for that. She should have handled it better. She should have been more professional, especially somebody of her standard, right? Of her level of authority and power that she has in this county. It's definitely not a good look. I don't know how she will bounce back from this. But again, I like her. I know her personally, and I believe that people should be given chances. I believe she's a good person. I believe she made a bad mistake, but we all have. We've all made bad choices.